Welcome back to another sketchbook tour. Recently, I finished another sketchbook. As you can see, I started it July last year and I finished it this November. So let's just dive in, shall we? Here we have Alice in Border and cards that I made. They are like very fast artworks, just outlines. I keep them in here because I have no space for them. So yeah, the first page of this sketchbook is actually Hinata from XG. If you know XG, you know how incredibly amazing outfits and looks they have. And this blue hair with these crystals, I absolutely love drawing this. The second page is Key from Shiny with graphite and with some markers. And I actually added this hand chains to make it a little bit more elevated. So I had this idea to draw Uyong with long hair and he looks amazing. And then I had another idea to draw every single 80s member with long hair. So this is what's going to be next. Here's Hongjung with long hair as well. I chose red hair for him because I love red on him. And I actually love how I captured his smile here. I'm still not the best with teeth, so I was very proud. Here we have Songhwa with long hair. Obviously, he looks so edgy, so cool, like a rock star. I actually love this two-colored hair on him. Now we have Jungho, who actually surprised me because I didn't expect him to look this good with long hair, but he does. Look at him. He's a superstar who can rock any kind of hair length, obviously. And here's Yoonho with long hair. I went with a more emo look for him, and honestly, it works so good. Look at him. He should embrace his inner rock star. Now we have a little break from the 80s series because it was Yuta's birthday this time of the year last year. And I made it a little bit more spookier because it was also close to Halloween. So this is the result. I love this piece still very, very much. Now back to the 80s series, and this is not the best hairstyle for Mingi. I thought that it's going to work better, but it clearly didn't. The gray is okay, but yeah, it's not my favorite piece. And then I wanted this pastel to work for your song, but actually it turned out pretty bad. So I decided not to post this and redraw him. And this was the piece that I came up with for the second time. It's so much better. He looks amazing with this hairstyle, amazing with this green. I absolutely love this piece. This is one of my favorite drawings of all time, and from the series too. And last but not least, we have San. I wanted a more warrior kind of look for him, but I think if I would have drawn a darker hair for him, it would have been looking so much better. So yeah, it is what it is. Next page is Fuma from N-Team. I absolutely love how his hair turned out on this piece. And I love the winter vibes overall. I think it's a very good portrait. Here we have some silly little doodles of the Aniti's characters. I don't know what was I thinking that I added a longer torso for them, but it's clearly not working. So let's just move on. Here's Minnie from Idol. I actually added these crystals on her face myself, and I think it made her look even more gorgeous. I absolutely love this drawing. I think it's amazing, and I'm proud. Here we have Jongin from Stray Kids. I drew him with snakes because it is the year of the snake. And I actually love this more like tattoo kind of look of the snakes. It's a good piece. I wanted to draw something for Valentine's Day, and Yosang had red hair back in this time. And I thought drawing him as Cupid would look cute, but honestly, I don't know how to feel about this piece. Anyway, let's move on. On next page, we have Chaperone. This was the first time that I drew her. And I actually love the bolder colors that I added on her face, and I really like the hair too. Obviously, there are some details that I could have improved, but for the first time, it's good. Next, we have G-Dragon. I love the contrast between his hair color and the red outfit. That's why I chose to draw this, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Now we have Hyunjin. Half of it I drew with colored pencil and the other half with graphite and with some markers. I love the contrast. It's not showing on this video, but I like this piece. This JB drawing, I actually redraw because my very first post on Instagram was this work, and yeah, I improved a lot. On the next page, we can see Baekhyun from EXO. It was his birthday, I think. I wanted to draw something quickly, and I think the result is actually quite pretty. On the next page, we have Chinu from K-pop Demon Hunters, and also An Yosop, who was his voice in the movie. Some people thought that I drew Gino in human form. No, this is An Yosop in one of his fantasy dramas. So yeah, just to clear it out. The next page, we have Intak from P1 Harmony. I was afraid of this piece, but honestly, I'm so proud how it turned out. I think he looks gorgeous. Here we have DPR Ian. I always love drawing him. I love his features. I love his tattoos. And I think this piece turned out pretty great. The colors are amazing. And I love how his skin turned out too. Here we have Emily Armstrong from Linkin Park. I wanted to capture the lyrics, which goes like, "It feels like it's raining in my head for 100 days." But honestly, my idea was better than this. So yeah. Here we have a Demon Lino for the spooky season. I decided to make a demon makeup look for him, and he looks amazing. I think so, at least. Here we have another Halloween piece, Sungchol Escoops from 17, also with a Halloween makeup. I think it's pretty okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. And the last piece of this sketchbook is Kento Yamazaki. I drew this with some markers and graphite pencils, and I love the result. He has one of the cutest faces ever, so I just had to draw him. And this is the end of this sketchbook tour. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys liked my works, and see you soon. Take care. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe though.